Happy Christmas Eve. I know it's been more than a minute, but I'm going to share a little bit of what's been going on in my neck of the woods. Besides very cold weather, and now we're having rain and it's balmy. We're going to be in the 50s for Christmas after we've been down in the teens and had ice. Go figure. I'm hoping everyone is doing really well, enjoying the festive holiday, enjoying your families. But what I came to talk to you about today is these two that were in waterculture, full waterculture, and I took them out in April and put them in this Orchid Grow mix. I decided to give it a try. Let's see if we can show that a little bit better. It's for Phalaenopsis, Cymbidiums, and I'm just going to say Oncidiums and terrestrials. This mix is actually not too shabby, but it's very, very, very dry. So it's like you have to water them every 2 days. And I have to say, it's done pretty well, except for all of this. These were all alive and well, and they have not done too well, so I'm going to blame it on the change. But we did bloom. Not as many blooms as one would expect. Oops, sorry. Let's go for this one. Let me put in the magnifying glass and see if we can get you a little bit closer. And of course, this is Red Twinkle, Oncidium. This is Maxillaria tenifolia. Now these two have to be together. I don't understand it, but they have been growing together, and I separated them earlier while I was quite ill, and there was like a stunting of growth. I mean, it was very odd. So if you have any plants that do this, you know, don't feel like you're alone. These two have to be together. I don't know why, but they do. And here, as you can see, the mix is quite dry. And if we look here, oops. Okay, trying to do this. It's not always as easy as it looks. There we go. You can see a little bit of the accordion right there on the reeds coming up, because it's such a dry mix. So it's about time. I think I will, after this one blooms, transplant these with a little bit of moss in the mix, because I'm just not getting their water down to perfection, if we will. Now the other two companions, that's what I'm going to call them. They are companions. They like growing together. Pardon me. And if you separate them and don't let them grow together, there will be an issue. Now this is my little Kingianum dendrobium that I got off of eBay, just like this Max 10 I got off of eBay. That was back in 2018. It's been a minute. And then this one is a dendrobium. I don't know what kind. It's beautiful flowers. It was in a Kiki exchange with Valpal Now these two are also companions. they grow together. And when they, let me put you like this one was at the opposite end, away from this one. This one really didn't do anything for quite a bit. And someone said it was looking quite sickly, so I went in there and had a look at it and put these two back together. Everything seemed to perk up. Like I said, I don't know if they just like each other's company. I don't understand it, but I'm sure that if you've grown orchids long enough, you may or may not have noticed this. I'm thinking you probably have. So these two have to stick together, and those two have to be together. Otherwise, they don't do well. I'm trying to think of what else that I can tell you that's exciting, other than I'm still here, and I plan to put out quite a bit more videos here in the very near future. These two are due for a transplant, as you can tell. Oof. They look, this one has a new growth and roots, and yes, they're both, these two are in moss. And the rest of the collection is doing well. But I have made some changes. So that'll be in a video up and coming with my Oncidiums, because they are such large plants, especially the Shari babies. They're very large. But I will save that for the next video. Hopefully you'll like it. Now, I'm not suggesting that you do this with any of your orchids. You know, everybody has their own preference, and I'm just simply sharing what's going on with mine. So let me know if you've ever tried this mix. So far, so good. It does seem to do really well. Just, I mean, in fact, let me move, scooting you two over. As you can see, even though the water and the accordion has happened with the watering issue that I'm having, now that I'm getting back to being well, as well as I can be, there is quite a bit of growth. I used to be better at this, trying to get my magnifying glass in here to work with me. Alright, let's see if I can get them lined up. There we go. Thank you for your patience. Yeah. And let me know if you had the problem with it drying out too quickly, and what maybe you did to make it not dry out as quickly. Anyway, what I really want to say is Merry Christmas to everyone that's out there, and Happy New Year, and I will talk to you soon.